the gym, step on the scale, stare at the number. You say you dropping 10 pounds, preparing for summer, and you don't do it for the man. Spent months in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta.
You better lock your phone and look in the window. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's touchy though.
What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophy. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to. I go to dreams with a suitcase. I got my whole country on a new way. She like, I heard all your niggas stay where you stay.
When I knew it from the start.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking no peak in the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Picking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody with the trick. Call up the gang and they come in the gang. Call me a river, keep you with this shit. Bad and bullshit. Cooking up with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds proof. My business is bad and bullshit. Cooking up with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds proof.
Only a closer, baby.
us, them now war with us. Inna the club, them want flex with us. To get next to us, them now vex with us. From the day my bond, I ignite my flame. Girl, I call my name, and it is for fame. It's all good, girl, turn me on till I early morn. Let's get it on, let's get it on till I early morn. Girl, it's all good, just turn me on. Woman, shake that thing, miss. Kinda shake that thing, yo. Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Kinda shake that thing, yo. Annabella, shake that thing, shake that thing, shake that thing, shake that thing, shake that thing,
Pop a couple pills in the daytime. How'd you get a friend with a headlight? Probably should've fucked on the first night. Now I gotta wait for the green light. I don't wanna wait for no green light. Narcolepsy got me feeling stage fright. Luckily I flirt at the same height. Luckily, yeah. Location drop now. Pedal to the floor like you running from the cops now. Oh, what a cop.
Entrena conmigo tren superior con enfoque a espalda y hombro. Primer ejercicio vamos a hacer unas dominadas con resistencia. Yo las hago con banda, pero también las puedes hacer con máquina. Y vamos a hacer 4 series de la mayor cantidad de repeticiones posibles. Siguiente ejercicio va a ser una press de hombros sentada. Aquí vamos por 4 series, 10 repeticiones cada serie. Siguiente ejercicio es un remo unilateral con mancuerna. De este vamos a hacer 3 series, 8 a 10 repeticiones cada brazo. Uno de mis favoritos para definir la espalda. Y ya casi para terminar, elevaciones laterales con mancuerna, 3 series de 10 a 12 repeticiones cada serie. Y ya nuestro último ejercicio, bicep curls, 3 series de 10 repeticiones. Eso es todo el entrenamiento, espero que te guste.
Come with me through today's Shagro workout. We are doing a full upper body today. Don't forget to warm up and gym out to music before we get into our first exercise, which is shoulder press, and I am doing them standing. We're doing 4 sets of 10, but you could also sit down. Next, we're doing 4 sets of 10 tricep extensions, and I am also standing for these, but once again, you can sit down too. Next, we're going to target some upper back muscles, so grab 2 dumbbells. We're doing back flies, 4 sets of 10, and make sure all of these movements are slow and controlled. We are not neglecting the biceps, so we're going to do 4 sets of 12 hammer curls. My arms were actually shaking at the end of this workout, but we still have to do a finisher, so get on the ground, and we're gonna AMRAP push-ups. And if you can't do push-ups, you can do them modified on your knees. Either way, make sure you're really struggling for that last rep. But I know you got this, so go give it a try.
Come to the gym with me for a back and biceps day. I started off by doing some stretching. I'm kind of just swinging my arms in all different types of circles. And the first exercise we're doing is bent over rows. And I'm always scared my upper body form isn't as good because it's more new to me. But you want to almost be in an RDL position with your back straight and pull the bar to your belly button. But I'm open to tips if I'm doing it wrong, please tell me. The next exercise is lat pull downs. And honestly, these are my absolute favorite. You want your back to be stretched out in the beginning, and then as you pull down, you want to kind of go back. I don't really know if I'm explaining this well, but my boyfriend taught me how to do these. And I think this exercise is the main reason that I got my pull up. And I like to go very slow and controlled on these because I feel like better form is much more important than the weight you're doing. Make sure you're actually pushing till failure. I try to push for 5 to 8 reps until your muscles are actually giving up. Now we're moving on to biceps. We're gonna do some seated bicep curls. And I've realized my left arm is much weaker than my right arm, so I've been trying to start and end on that arm. It really has me fighting for my life, but that's the best part. That's how you know you're really pushing yourself. And then after that, I just did some hanging ab workouts, but I didn't film it because I felt awkward. And then I ended with an hour on the stairs. Bye guys.
Did you guys know that it was a law that hot girls hit upper body? Yeah, girl, I do not break laws, so let's do some back and shoulders. So I started with some overhead presses, perhaps the most humbling exercise. I do the bar or 2.5 pounds or 5 pounds if I'm feeling strong. Don't feel bad if you can just do the bar. It's a lot of weight, but I like to go nice, slow, and controlled. These really give my shoulder a nice pump. Then because we're already at the rack, let's just do some bent over rows. I did 4 sets of 8. I do 15 to 25 pounds on each side. Again, really just try to focus on more slow and controlled movements. Then we're grabbing our dumbbells and we're doing some front raises. I did 4 sets of 12. I used 10 to 15 pound dumbbells. We don't ego lift over here. Then I went to the cables and I did some lat pull downs. These are literally my favorite back exercise ever. I feel like they've really helped me accomplish that hourglass shape. I do 70 to 85 pounds on these, and I did 3 sets of 10. Really helped me get that defined back. Then I ended my workout with 3 sets of 10 of upright rows, another one of my shoulder faves, and I did 40 to 50 pound barbell. And that's it. Let's go slay upper body, girl.
It's Monday, which means it's upper body day, so work out with me. I'm starting off first with the resistance band stretching. I like to get my resistance bands off of Amazon. And even though you don't think you need to warm up your upper body, you do. You always need to warm up before you work out. And the first exercise that I'm starting off first with is lat pull downs. I didn't start feeling the lat engagement until I started switching over to this grip attachment because I used to use the bar and I didn't really feel it in my lat. But ever since I switched over to using this grip attachment, that's when I started feeling lat pull downs in my lat. And after lat pull downs, I go straight into shoulder press. I typically do shoulder press with dumbbells, but lately I wanted to try out the shoulder machine because dumbbells have been humbling me. I'm gonna be very real. But trust, I will be shoulder pressing 45s by the end of this year. Then after shoulder press, I go into Bayesian curls. I started seeing more progress in my biceps when I started doing Bayesian curls than when I did seated bicep curls. The goal for this summer is to grow some crazy ass biceps. And then to end this upper body day, I end off with front raises. I used to do single arm front raises, but then I decided to switch over using the ropes and I felt it more in my shoulders. If you're someone that's trying to grow definition in your shoulders, start doing your front raises because they target your interior delts. Because I didn't start seeing shoulder progress, so I started doing front raises. And if you want to pump like this, save this for your next upper body day.
If I was a girly with a lower body focus but still needed one solid upper body workout per week, this is exactly how I do it. We're covering all your bases here with vertical and horizontal push and pull movements, plus a little bit of arms. Starting with a vertical pull, I'm doing lat pull downs. These train your lats, the big muscles that give your upper body that hourglass shape. Then a horizontal pulling movement, single arm dumbbell rows. These target your mid, back, and rear delts, helping with posture. You can do any row variation here. Next up, your vertical push, shoulder presses. This hits the delts, mainly your front and side of your shoulders, helping build strength and giving your upper body that overall shape. Then a horizontal push, I'm doing push-ups. If you want more chest focus, you could swap this for dumbbell bench press, but I personally like to keep at least one body weight movement in the picture to build stability and functional strength. Then we move into isolation work. Overhead tricep extensions on the cables. This is my favorite tricep movement ever, and dumbbell curls for the biceps because we're sticking to the basics here because that is what works. And finally, finishing with a shoulder burnout because in my opinion, no workout is complete without lateral raises. These will bring out that capped shoulder look and help you finish the workout strong. As always, 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Enjoy. Mwah.
All right, guys, we're about to do some boulder shoulders. Let's get it. Starting off with dumbbell lateral raises, we're going to go into 3 sets of these, starting with 15 reps, into 12 reps, into 10 reps, and then finally going to drop the weight by half and do 20 more reps. Next, we're going into a standing barbell upright row. We're going to do 3 sets of 15, 12, and 10 reps. Next, we're going to do alternating dumbbell lateral raises. We're also going to do 3 sets of 15, 12, and 10 reps. Next, we have our dumbbell shoulder press, and I did 4 sets of these today, but my last 2 sets were both with 50-pound dumbbells, just trying to be a big dog. So just do 3 sets of these and just up the weight each time, anywhere from 6 to 10 reps. Then we have our leaning cable lateral raise. I do 3 sets of 15, 12 rear delt fly, also doing 3 sets of 15, 12, and 10 reps.
The spookiest thing you can do in the gym is skip upper body. I'm also a little guilty. I only really care about my lower half. Aesthetically, performance-wise, it's really a lot more fun down there. However, I do like to practice what I preach, and I do at least 1 upper body day a week, even if it's all consolidated. My personal favorites are back, chest, and shoulders, so that's usually what I like to focus on if I'm only doing 1. I started off with some kettlebell gorilla rows before moving into some dumbbell upright rows. You can do the upright rows with a barbell, but for me personally, I need to separate once I get to my titties, so the dumbbells is a lot easier. I moved on to some half kneeling presses with a little side bend windmill situation before moving into some bird dog rows because I've been doing these a little bit and I really like them, so I'm going to keep implementing them. You have a lot more stability when you're on your toes, but I wanted to give myself a little challenge and just release my toes from the bench. Something I haven't done in a while is a either variation of a pike press or a modified handstand push-up, but I had to go into my knees immediately after 2 reps. And because core is the foundation of nearly everything and you should always be engaging your core, I always like to finish with 2 little moves after every workout. So today I did some commandos followed by some in and outs. Upper body's not that scary, don't skip it.
Someone that's been been wanting to grow their upper body for the past 3 years now, I've been doing these upper body exercises, and these have improved my overall upper body, and here's why. When it comes to your upper body days, it's all on how you structure your upper body days. When I first started the gym, I didn't really have any structured routine, and I wasn't building any shape, nor did I see any progress. Where I made that change in my upper body routine when I started doing compound movements and ending off with an isolation exercise. So the first exercise I'm going to be doing is lat pull downs. This exercise targets my lats that creates the back width and my biceps as a secondary muscle. Starting off with this exercise has improved my posture a lot with all the other exercises that I do, and it increases my shoulder stability. And then after lat pull downs, I go into straight bar back rows, and this exercise builds thickness through my mid back. With lat pull downs, it gives you width, but then with back rows, it gives you depth in your back muscles. And hitting these different back exercises gives your back the nice balanced look. And after doing all these pulling exercises, now my biceps are warmed up for bicep curls, because instead of exhausting them first, now I'm isolating them. And with bicep curls, they help finish off the biceps instead of over fatiguing them. When it comes to bicep curls, you want to make sure that you have slow control over them instead of swinging your arms up and down. After bicep curls, move on to shoulder press. And this exercise is my main compound shoulder movement. And what I like about shoulder press that it targets your side delts, front delts, and some of your triceps as well. And since I did my back exercises beforehand, my back muscles are activated, and now my shoulders feel more stable pressing overhead. Then once we're done with shoulder press, we move on to front raises, our last exercise to isolate the front delts. I love to end off with this exercise because not only is it relieving the pressure and tension off my shoulders, but this exercise adds detail and definition to the front part of my shoulders. So if it feels like you're not seeing any progress with your upper body, fear not. It might not be the exercises, but it could be the order that it's in. So take this as your sign to start structuring your workouts for the game.
Alright ladies, today we're hitting upper body, and this is a beginner friendly version. So we're hitting a little bit of everything except for chest. I don't train chest, don't come for me. So after you warm up, don't skip your warm up, we're going to start with shoulder press. So this is a compound exercise that is going to help build your shoulders. So you want to find a bench that has a slight incline. So you don't want your bench to be straight up. You want to kind of have it angled back a little bit. Until you get the form down, start with a light weight that is manageable and one you can control. There's no point in trying to build strength if you don't have the form down. Next up is cable pullovers. So this is for your back. If you're struggling with training back right now, I definitely recommend this exercise because you get such a good mind-muscle connection. So you want to think about the rope as an extension of your arms and really get a good stretch at the top of the movement, and then bring the weight down slowly and try and squeeze your back at the bottom. I recommend using a lighter weight for this. I only use 25 pounds, and that is all I need to engage my lats, so you don't have to go crazy heavy with this one. Next up is tricep push down. So this is for your triceps, obviously. So for this one, you're not swinging your arm. I'll show you what that looks like. So you're not doing this. You want to keep your elbows locked in place by your side, and you're just pushing the bar down, bringing it back up, and then pushing it down again. So there's no swinging involved. After that, we're going back to shoulders with some lateral raises. So for this one, you don't want to use momentum to raise the dumbbells. So you want to just bring your arms out to the side, slightly in front of your body. And at the top of the movement, you don't want your hands to be higher than your shoulders. So you don't want to bring your hands up too high. If you do this one right, your shoulders will be burning. After that, we're going back to back with some barbell rows. If using a barbell intimidates you, you can definitely get a smaller bar and just use that. So for this one, you want to be bent over at like a 45-degree angle, and you're going to row the bar up and in. So you're not just going straight up and down with this one, you're kind of pulling it up and in. And finally, we are ending the workout with some bicep curls. You could use a barbell, dumbbells, cables, whatever you want to use. Just make sure your elbows are locked in place by your sides. You're not using momentum to curl the weight up. You want to make sure your biceps are doing all of the work. And that's the whole workout.